We just got some breaking news on the Clarity Act. I want to give you a full summary overview on what's going on there, get you an update as well as what's going on with the United States and Iranian tensions. Both of these situations have a massive impact on the price of XRP in the short term. Also, we've got a new Japan-United States deal and what comes tomorrow for XRP, all of which we need to talk about in this quick video. If you do like staying updated, type an X in the comment section, click that like button. Let's get into it. We've got a lot to put out in this quick video, and I do want to start with what's going on with the United States and Iranian tensions first. As the largest U.S. Navy carrier right now is on its way over to Iran. So as we're seeing tensions exploding and Iran officially launching military drills in the world's most critical oil choke point, this route is handling roughly 20% of global oil shipments. So any kind of big disruption here can absolutely have a massive impact on global economics and direct the way in which the financial markets go here in the short term. Now, the U.S. has issued a direct warning. This is a massive escalation, and any miscalculation could trigger a full-scale conflict. Also, we saw that Iran has actually officially shut down part of the strait for military drills. Now, this is just part of the strait, not the entire strait, but they have shut down part of the strait for military drills. And while we see all of this kind of escalating, a new report has shown that nearly 1/3 of the U.S. Navy is currently deployed in the Middle East, positioned around Iran. So this is something I want to keep a close eye on because it can absolutely impact asset prices here in the short term. Now, Eleanor Terrett, who has sources there at the White House, very close to the matter when we're talking in regards to the Clarity Act, she put out here today two sources familiar with the matter have told her that the White House is considering another stablecoin yield meeting between banking leaders and crypto representatives this Thursday, so just 2 days from now. And though no plans have been finalized, they're looking at potentially doing a stablecoin meeting again with the crypto and banking leaders. The banking leaders seeming to really be the ones that are hard to work with at this point in time to get something solidified and through so we can get some progress. And I do urge everyone out there to call their senators and put as much pressure on them as possible and do whatever we can as in strength and numbers to try to help to get this movement going. And it's the stablecoin standoff is what they've been calling it. The crypto and banking leaders here remain right now currently at a deadlock ahead of the White House deadline. You know, the White House had given them till the end of this month to try to come to a compromise, try to come to a resolution here. But at this point in time, no resolution. But we are looking forward to seeing a potentially another meeting this Thursday, 2 days out, between the big banking leaders and crypto leaders. Now, also some things that we should all be aware of when talking about the Clarity Act. The White House, they have actually publicly backed the bill, issuing a statement of administration policy and support amid ongoing efforts to resolve and push for passage. We know that Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has expressed optimism, hinting at an imminent resolution between banking and crypto industries, with predictions including an 80% chance of the act passing and being signed soon, potentially by April, according to Brad. And President Trump and other officials have signed the market structure legislation, and it is close to passing with urgency tied to midterms. Of course, they want to get this knocked out before midterms, though Senate progress remains stalled after a January delay over industry pushback on certain amendments here. Now, also, as we take a look at what is going on with the Clarity Act, United States and Iranian tensions. On the Clarity Act, we do know that the CFTC chair, and I put out a short, check it out if you haven't already, with what the CFTC chairman actually said here on the Clarity Act here today, but he was quoted saying, "We are on the cusp of getting clarity enacted into law." After years of regulation by enforcement and legal uncertainty, he has warned, quote, "We can't allow for Gary Gensler 2.0 to come in and tear it all up. We're going to get this thing across the line," he stated, "and make sure the United States remains the crypto capital of the world." So we need more action, less talk, but that is what's being said out there as we look forward to Thursday. Also, I'm going to link below I Trust Capital if you haven't already claimed the free $100 on funding sign up bonus. If you need institutional grade custody or a crypto IRA, I will have them down below. Now, also, we saw that a massive deal came out here today. The White House put out, "Our massive trade deal with Japan has just launched." Trump wrote, "Our massive trade deal with Japan has launched. Japan is now officially and financially moving forward with the first set of investments. Its $550 billion commitment to invest in the United States of America, part of our historic trade deal to revitalize the American industrial base, create hundreds of thousands of great American jobs, and strengthen our national and economic security alike." Before that came out here today. And of course, tomorrow, we do know that permission decks will go live. Now, Monica Long just recently had been quoted as saying 2026 is the year of XRP with institutional scale adoption. But what is the permission DEX? I want to show you a few things here. Why this exists. Institutions cannot trade on open systems with unknown counterparties due to compliance, AML, and regulatory requirements. Why institutions actually need this? Well, they must know who they transact with. They must follow regulatory rules. They must prevent illicit activity exposure. They require audit trails and control. Now, how it works, verified entities are granted access, credentials, and can trade within a controlled liquidity environment. How institutions use it: they source compliant FX liquidity, settle cross-border payments instantly, swap tokenized assets securely, provide regulated market making, perform real-time settlement without counterparty risk. Why this matters for payments: instead of waiting days for correspondent banking settlement, institutions can access compliant liquidity and settle transactions in seconds. Now, why the XRPL is suited for this: XRPL already supports built-in DEX functionality, fast settlement, low fees, and deterministic execution. Permissioning adds the compliance layer institutions actually require. Why this is actually huge: permission liquidity unlocks institutional participation, the missing bridge between traditional finance and blockchain rails. Now, lastly, the switch. When compliant institutions can finally access on-chain liquidity safely, XRPL stops being a crypto network and starts functioning as a financial infrastructure powered by XRP. So as we look forward to tomorrow with this going live, and also what is coming with in just 2 days, a potential new meeting with the crypto and banking leaders, we're going to continue to keep an eye on what's going on with the exploding tensions between Iran and the United States. Any kind of updates on the Clarity Act, I will make sure to get out on your radar. All of that will keep you up to date. Make sure you have the notification bells on, and we will see you all in the next one.